I'm Lana Laker. Welcome to this edition of The Last 24 for Wednesday, April 21st. At 9:30 last night, South Mountain Precinct officers responded to a loud noise complaint in the area of 16th Avenue and Baseline Road. When officers arrived, they knocked on the carport door to speak to a man who they could see inside the carport area. When the man saw the police, he took off running to the rear of the house while putting bags of marijuana inside his backpack. Additional police units responded, along with a police helicopter, and began to surround the house. As officers were closing in to locate the suspect, they moved through the backyard of the neighbor's house, where they could smell a strong odor of marijuana and noticed that there were several marijuana plants growing among the weeds in the yard. In the meanwhile, police found the suspect with the backpack and took him into custody. He was booked into jail for possession of marijuana for sale, possession and use of a deadly weapon in a drug offense, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police contacted the resident in the neighbor's house, 51-year-old Arsenio Samora-Villa, and asked him about the marijuana growing in his yard. He admitted to growing the plants and was arrested and booked into jail for production of marijuana. Just after midnight last night, a man who was standing in front of the Circle K at 12th Street in Glendale was approached by a man who threatened him at gunpoint, took his keys, and stole his car. Squaw Peak patrol officers responded and learned that the suspect was headed north. The police helicopter responded and spotted the vehicle as it went into a neighborhood. Additional police units closed in on the suspect when he bailed out of the vehicle and took off on foot. Officers chased the suspect until he jumped into the canal to try and avoid arrest. However, the officers dragged the suspect out of the water and took him into custody. K-9 officers responded to search the area for the gun the suspect used in the robbery, but the suspect began saying that he dumped the weapon in the canal. The police dive team was called out, and they located the suspect's loaded handgun and an additional loaded magazine in the canal. The suspect was also found to be wearing body armor at the time of his arrest. The suspect, 23-year-old Randy Lee Coffey, was booked into jail for armed robbery, theft of means of transportation, prohibited possessor of a firearm, and is on probation for similar charges. This is just two of many instances where the bad guys were caught and the evidence was seized as a result of the outstanding teamwork between patrol, the air unit, the K-9 unit, and the dive team. I'm Lana Laker. Thank you for watching. Be safe and make sure to tune in for more in 24.